Negotiating terms, little fly. Yes, they're in control right now, up there in the moon. But once I stamp this world out, when just me and them are the ones left standing...
What happens?
Appreciation for a mortal that became a god. For the pawn that broke the rules and checkmated the king. I have created life before. And I will destroy and then repopulate this world the way I see fit.
Umsing will never allow it.
Start over from scratch, with an invincible god of death ruling over darkness, breeding my own ruthless kind, stamping out the weak. Nothing but chaos for years.
So it's just a squid stuck in front of the thing.
Yeah. Him and his kind will just abandon this wretched earth, move on to the next toy and leave this one to me. Time to become Cthulhu.
Oh, he's just impressively nuts.
Yeah, that's actually something quite cool about that. But Kitty's just still there, by the way, I think. There he is!
Oh, yeah.
Kitty!
Shut up, dummy! How do I stop those force fields?
Forget those. All the underground volcanoes around this peak are rigged to explode. The detonator's got to be around here somewhere. Look for that.
Blow up volcanoes, awaken beasts for mind control. Got it. On it.
Okay, right, we're in control.
That's it. That's the detonator set up. What? No! The detonator. That's it. There's the detonator. Get it. Right below you.
All right. Let's hope it makes a big enough splash.
Not so fast, you verbose vermin.
Oh.
Unless you want to fry, you are not touching that detonator.
No.
Feel that energy crackling in the air? I've reached the final 3 phases of the incantation. World, prepare to meet Cthulhu.
Ooh.
We gotta do something.
Yeah. Cthulhu.
Sounds so good to hear that again.
Umsing, where are you?
What are we gonna do, Paul?
Detonator. Yep, cover it.
She's the only one that can move, but no, there's gotta be another way.
Then you do it.
Can't reach it. Is the debt our one chance to send it, but it's engulfed in deadly electricity. Oh. Go back the way you came, Kitty. It's the only way out. I failed you. I've dragged you along all over the place and achieved nothing. I ruined your life. Couldn't change you back. I lost the Necronomicon. Now this lunatic might turn into a god of death and destruction. You're innocent. Just run. Run as fast as you can.
Now, Buzz, it isn't easy to admit this, but I've discovered some surprising things about myself.
What do you think about self-sacrifice here?
I mean, probably.
Run away? Sorry, but that's not my style. Time for... well, no time left. Bye.
Oh! Kitty's gonna do it.
Yep.
Kitty's gonna do it. Zzz. And hits the detonator. Dang. The kitty sacrificed itself. Hello? Serge! Serge!
Whatever.
Vlad!
It's like, okay,
a symbol!
Yeah, and that's a science if there ever was one.
There we go. Bells, a symbol. Oh.
They weren't in sync.
They were in sync.
I guess.
Stupid little critter. Your sacrifice was for naught. It
Oh.
has not awakened. It has not.
Hello? Something has.
Like, that's the squid and wings on our crane
That's-
framework, and that's actually Cthulhu.
That's the actual one. Aw, that poor squid is like, just eat me and get over it.
Yeah, I am so comically fucked.
Yeah. But that's what the Havgotha is meant to look like. Oh, you let him go free.
Come back, little one. Why won't you listen to me?
Dead.
Yep.
Because somehow I don't think that whatever it is going to survive that fall.
I don't think it really survives.
No.
It's a mannequin. It wasn't really alive to begin with.
No, I don't think so. Were you going to do an Ash and Pikachu ending here?
Not the soulless beast you wanted us to think she was.
I'm waiting for Joko at 9 lives.
Yeah, I was legit waiting for this.
miss her, buddy. It's as if time
Oh,
stood for her.
that's okay. This is a different ending then.
Hmm?
I thought they were doing a play on what Olsen read at the end, but no.
I'm surprised that book floats.
Yeah. Sure, I hope it's not the Necronomicon.
like-
What else? That's a terrible thing to do to the sea. Oh.
Opening!
Hello.
What?
What the hell are you doing, Buzz? Did we win the... Oh, we won the game, didn't we?
And he's thinking, like, I'm not gonna run to a light, like, or is he? I guess
Oh, he is, yeah. They would have... So, okay. They're going to the moon. He wasn't alien all along. They were on the moon.
Okay. Fair enough then. Sure. Why not?
That was it? I presume?
They're on the moon now, I guess.
No? There we go. Waking the Beast.
I mean, it claims to have no overarching plot, but it just seems to be like one sequence of events after another.
Yeah. There's Kitty. The Kitty was the beast. Do you know why? Because we left it with the Necronomicon.
Time to rock and roll.
Okay.
In fairness, I'm okay with that.
I guess.
Even we said at the start, Kitty's gonna be the big monster in the end, isn't it? Like,
Fucking hell.
we actually did say that in the end.
Right, so the dead beast woke and has the full uncontested power of the Necronomicon.
Yeah, but our
And then
three,
and then the full moon happens.
yeah, and our three guys got the fuck out of there and left that world to the mercy of Kitty.
Oh dear.
Yes. Oh dear. That world is now a Kitty's plaything. And I don't know if you've noticed, like, kitties with balls of string, but I wouldn't want to be there right now, I'll be
Admittedly,
honest.
the kitty did like develop a level of self-sacrifice and empathy at the end.
Yes.
So okay,
I think
it's
it,
not entirely a hellscape.
No, I think it deserves to dick around a bit for a while, to be honest.
Omnipotent kitty.
Omnipotent kitty. Alright then. So,
Although, to be honest, like, it'll fuck around for a bit and then find the ideal warm spot in the equator and then just sit the fuck down and like, right. Omnipotence and just a complete lack of fucks to give.
the world turns when kitty naps.
It's like, oh, right, it's a cat. It's gonna keep napping. So, okay, for like 20 minutes a day we live in pan-shitting terror and it's got one of the hyper-focused moments. And then much of the rest of the time it's just asleep.
Just asleep, yeah. We can almost...
Yeah. Yes, but I'm saying the pan-shitting terror is those periods where a cat suddenly feels the need to attack everything. So it's like there's the looming fear, and occasionally you get eaten. But the point where the cat feels they just attack things at random and dart around.
He just swats something away. It's like, I don't like that skyscraper. Meh. Just slide it off the face. It's
yes,
like...
but imagine it's a cat just darting on the world at hyper speeds, just attacking
Zoomies.
random things. Just like, that's fucking terrifying.
It's just like, do you know what? I don't like that mountain. Just scat the whole thing out.
Yes.
Oh god. So,
but yes, cats. Like, there's other things, but the zoomies would be the terrifying part.
I think the zoomies could be terrifying. Like that's like storms are bad as enough as it is, but a giant running cat across the world could be a different beast altogether. If you pardon the pun. But Paul, that's Gibbous done. Did you enjoy Gibbous? Because you've spoken at length about how much you don't like point-and-click games, but I feel like this one won you over in the end.
It did. That it had a cat acting like a cat helped.
He was consistent. The character was consistent.
Basically was.
Yeah.
And you know what? I never got frothing rage for any of the puzzles.
That's good.
There was never a insane troll logic to them.
Yeah.
Ish. Like, it didn't take fucking forever to occasionally bash a solution out that made absolutely no fucking goddamn sense.
Which is always good. That's always helpful.
I also appreciate that at no point did the level size feel bloated.
That's true. You didn't. There weren't kind of like multiple puzzles to solve at once, so you had to. So you got kind of.
One of the first games we checked was, I think it was the Common over Innsmouth.
Yeah.
Where you spent the first like hour and a half wandering around town picking up branches.
Yes. Yeah, that was at the start of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That were like the place is just needlessly okay, fine. You want to accurately model a town? Cool. Guess what? It gets real fucking boring.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, there's a town, and there's honestly not a whole lot in it.
No.
No shotguns.
So there you go. I really enjoy Gibbous myself now, to be honest, because like I said, I am a bit of a
that, and it was charming. Yeah,
like I do like it. I liked a lot of things in it.
You get an achievement just for watching all the fucking credits.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Do we have any extra little bits and pieces? I think we're done. That's our
awesome.
That's our whole lot, yeah. That's our fill. But no, legit, I really like this game too. I mentioned before that it was a lot of hat tips to different point-and-click games, but not to the extent where it's a bit too self-referential. Granted, rather Buzz kind of like was the center of all the kind of like references and like, oh look, I played video games before. How do you do, fellow kids? Whereas Don and some of the other tangential characters were obviously doing their own thing. So it's a nice balance, because if you got sick of Buzz, you could obviously have the next level with Don and let the actual game progress, as it were. But no, I really, really liked it. Like I said, I think the voice acting was very, very good, outside of one or two kind of obvious ones. But everyone else, I think, did really well. Good choice of locations as well. I mean, again, it's not a really different point-and-click game unless you're going to different places and kind of like absorbing whatever you do there. It ticked all the box in that sense, because like every good point-and-click game, it has to go to Paris at some point in its life. That's just how it works. Those are the rules. I don't write them. But no, legit, had a good bit of humour in it. Definitely took a lot of its notes from Monkey Island, in a sense where, just LucasArts generally. Because LucasArts always used to do something like, this would be the same vibe as Dave the Tentacle, where Dave the Tentacle is literally like a fucking alien invasion, but LucasArts does it in a kind of a wacky, goofy, kind of like teen movie type of vibe.
These are comparisons you can totally assert. I've played none of them.
Well, this is why I'm trying to compare to its basic things, where like it takes a schlocky B horror movie concept and makes it into a piss-takey kind of game, where it takes itself seriously in a sense, but it's all played for laughs. And this is kind of the same way, where it is a serious adventure, but we're laughing through it. You know, the kind of way. It's a comedy.
Yeah, okay. It takes itself the right amount of serious, I think.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it, yeah.
The writing is... Okay, well, there's a word for this. Where it's a case of, you use the right amount of words.
Yes.
And the right amount of pacing.
Succinct.
Succinct is that the word?
Succinct or sufficient? Or efficient. Yeah, actually efficient would be it. Yeah.
Yeah, because this could have easily... I imagine there's edits to this that has less writing and some that has a lot more. And this is hitting a lot of sweet spots.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's also that like we could have talked and spoke to a lot more characters and like exhausted all their dialogue, and they all would have had something short and snappy. But I think we got the right enough. We didn't have to, do like in some games you have to exhaust every piece of dialogue to proceed. Like we got what we needed, and anything we want to do extra we did. But I think even in our playthrough, I think we were fairly comprehensive. I don't think we missed anything really. Even in the bit I did remotely, I don't think I missed anything crucial. So yeah, I think it was like, and again for a game that was going for a kind of proverbially meta ending, I think it was okay. Like because meta endings can be really good or really, really fucking bad. That's why like you tend to avoid them.
Yeah.
But at least I think the way it's set up with the kind of the study room, let's say, and kind of explaining that like the game as we were playing it were a hodgepodge of two different books, let's say, and everything started to kind of make sense. Like, why was the character named the way he was, and why did everyone in Romania freak the fuck out? These are all things that this unseen alien creature, omnipotent being, you want to call it, all made up himself. So it prepared you for the ending you're going to get, and then obviously we got the victory in the end with Kitty being given a world to devour by itself. So I think it covered all bases really. So yeah, I think I was happy with that. I was happy with that ending. Any other final remarks, Paul, before we sign off?
Adequate amount of talking cats. An adequate amount of talking cats.
Yeah, if all else fails, talking cats will always win. But yeah, grand. So that's Gibbous in the books. Done and dusted.
Right.
You're very happy with that one, Paul, anyway.
I'm pretty happy with that. Like,
Yeah.
as point of clay Avengers go, this is actually enjoyable.
Yeah, this is what happens when the genre has kind of like realized like cheap deaths and fucking like plot holes and all this stuff doesn't actually work. It does. This is like from the 20, 30 years of hindsight the genre has had. This is why there's such a renaissance of them now, because people are doing them properly and not to kind of like be smug and kind of what's the word? Smug and arrogant about it. Where like, oh, you should have picked up this fucking item 15 minutes ago. Why didn't you do that, you fool?
That I imagine this programming just got higher standards.
Pretty much, yeah. That too as well.
That fucking time where if you click through reading a book and don't listen to every word of it slowly,
yeah.
a flag doesn't get set, which means you can't randomly turn into a bird in the woods later on for no goddamn reason.
Yeah. Well,
because of dodgy fucking programming.
Those were dark days, my friend. Those were dark days. But we're here now, and as tradition states, Paul, we'll have to see what you're playing next in this series.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, yes. You didn't think you were going to get away with this, did you?
I was wondering, will this happening now or later?
Oh, no. Well, let's get this in the bag now. Because as I said, we have to whet our appetites, and the audience's appetites, and if it's a game that I have to source, I need to find time to buy it. But that's a separate issue. So you love this guy. I mean, look at that lipstick. Great. But
my only hope is that most of these people actors are probably dead by now. Hopefully.
I think this guy's actually still alive because they tried to kickstart this years ago. There's a reboot of this series, and it did not hit the target by a country mile. Bit sad actually because it's actually quite an important game in the timeline of technology ramping up. But lost to the ether now, Paul. I'm afraid. You can almost call it the great old one of sorts. Or Lovecraftian horror, whichever you.
Here, pass me one of those. Pass me a D6. You've dice there.
Okay. Are you gonna pick your door based on this?
Yep.
Okay.
Pass the try. So.
All right, here you go. So you know the drill now. There's a game hide behind.
It's a D6, and we'll just half it.
Okay.
6. So 3.
Door number 3. Oh my. Door number 3. What lies behind there?
Behind door number 3.
Door number 3.
And behind door number 3, the elders gods of the channel have chosen for you. I have no mouth and I must scream.
Oh Jesus, tap dancing. Fuck, that's a tone shift.
Yes.
That's a tone shift and a goddamn half.
Paul, you are going to play a game written by Harlan Ellison, one of the most fucked up short story novelists in human history.
Jesus, tap. After Gibbous, that's a... Oh, God.
And you know what's even better? It was made by the same people that made Dark Seeds.
When was it made, Jonathan?
After Dark Seeds.
So a long-ass time ago.
They had 4 games in their back catalogue, and I Have No Mouth is their third and arguably the best one. And it's still plagued with horrendous programming glitches.
God. So hang on, we just finished play a game that's learned from decades of these sellers, but no, we're going right back into it in a game in the absolute bogging worst of them.
Yeah.
Programming at the wazoo.
Yes.
Trying desperately to do suffering and horror.
Exactly. So
using a story that's one of the fucking bleakest ever written.
Yes, it is. So you know of the short story I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Would that be a fair assessment? You know of the story, or if you've read it.
Yes.
Right.
This is a story I am aware of. Yes.
Good. So if you've read the short story, you'll know kind of what to expect with the game. The game is not beat for beat the short story. It is inspired by the story. It's still the same premise. There's still 5 characters stuck in the thralls of Am, this supercomputer that's basically taken over the world, and has picked 5 people as the last of the human race to make them suffer for their sins, essentially. Now, I will say to our viewers, as a heads up, this is going to be an age-gated playthrough, and I'll tell you why. There's 2 particular things in this game that makes it very, very problematic for this current culture, let's say.
Well, as I understand, there's a lot of okay. How explicit is it about the sexual violence?
Explicit. Well, not explicit enough, but it's inferred and implied.
Implied sexual violence.
Yes,
that's a thing. Then okay.
It is, and there's also an allegory to the Holocaust. So it is very like the short story in that sense. Yeah, we are. In fact, the incredible thing about this game is that obviously it was released in Germany, and Germany have the law that they don't refer to, they don't have mentions of the Holocaust in any of their media. So when it got released in Germany, that whole level that this is based in is taken out. So the game can't be completed. You know, which is obviously like
Germany doesn't have a law that you can't have the Holocaust in media.
Yeah.
It's that you can't have Holocaust denier.
I can't remember what it was.
I thought it was the thing like you can't deny that it happened.
Yeah. I think it was glorifying it as well. I think that was the law, but
that could be an issue.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Germany would definitely smack down on that.
100%. Yeah. This is why the game was horrendously curtailed in Germany.
Yeah, and you can't glorify it, and
yeah.
And I think you can actually get arrested if you do a Nazi salute in public.
Yes.
So
it's like they don't deny that it happened.
No.
And they're making everyone. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, but that is what to look forward to. So like I said, that is going to be one of our grimmer playthroughs to come, but it has been something that has been on the short list, as it were, since this has started. So this has actually been hiding. You've done exceptionally well to avoid this game up until now, but unfortunately you picked the door and you're going to be playing Harlan Ellison's Nightmare Festival coming up next. So you've been sober for the last few playthroughs, Paul. You might want to get the fucking Baileys for this one because we'll need it. It is a grim game. It's a very, very grim game. But for now, anyway,
fucking God.
Let's enjoy the talking kitties. Let's think of happier times when we were putting dragon wings on a squid and giving it robot legs.
That is my calm down drink with a nice thing. No, this is going to be orange juice and vodka.
That's the spirit. So, with that then, we'll see you next time when we play I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream and we're losing the will to live. For multiple reasons.
Jesus, type of thing, fuck.
Any final remarks, Paul?
Well, you can't have the sweet without the rancid bitter, I guess.
Good night.
And I'm referring to Gibbous as sweet. Jesus, type of thing, fuck.
So, with that, I would say, as always, good night, Mr. Parker.
God damn it. God damn it all.